هاودی گایز، چطوری بچه‌ها؟ امیدوارم که حالتون خوب باشه. من بهترم هستم و خوش اومدید به ادامه والکترو ردمپشن 2 تو فصل سوم. اما اگر از بازیکن‌های جدید هستید لطفا یک دو تا از ویدیو دیگه من رو تماشا کنید. اگر از محتوای من خوشتون اومد لطفا حتما دکمه سابسکرایب کانال من رو بزنید. خب بدون معطلی بریم برای ادامه داستان. توی آخرین ویدیو دیدیم که آرتور و چارلز به کلمنت پوینت اومدن و اینجا رو برای کمپ بعدی به داچ پیشنهاد دادن و در نهایت کل کمپ اینجا اومدن. بریم ببینیم که در ادامه کجاها باید بریم و دیالوگ ها چی هست و غیره. من سعی میکنم اون لالوهای اون دیالوگ ها که خیلی مهم هستش احتمالاً یا خودم در واقع خیلی قبلا بهشون نپرداخته بودم زیاد صحبت نکنم، اما در خلال بازی هر جا هر نکته یا هر چیز جالبی یا هر اکتی که داشتم رو براتون خواهم گذاشت. بریم ببینیم که داستان چیه. خب بعد از چند هفته بلند شده و یعنی چند روز از خواب بلند، یعنی طول کشیده، چی میگی؟ و یه ریشی بلند کرده و صدای پیرسون و بانو ادلر میاد. بریم یه دخالت کنیم ببینیم داستان چیه. Complain. Good morning. How's it? Yes.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
Maybe after
Oh.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill
دخالت
you.
نکنیم چی میشه؟
You come near me, sailor, and I'll
تیکه تیکت میکنم. مستعد بشه بذار زمین. خودش
I
اتوماتیک
ain't
رفت.
chopping vegetables for a living.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
داداش تنه فنی زدی ها. Calm down.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Right.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Ad are gonna take a little ride.
دوردوری بزنیم.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list.
Here's my list.
Can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Oh.
Sure. Come on,
Yes, I
princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to
قور
shopping.
میزنه. قور میزنه. تا جای فروشگاه برون. لیست خرید.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as
خردنگی
hell ain't
میکشیده
taking
از
orders from that
پیرسون.
sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
پرنسس
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
نامه‌هاشو میخونم.
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but
دزدی و
letter
قتل.
reading's where we draw the line.
قانع شد.
Here.
بفرما. گوش کن.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated
Blah
further.
blah blah blah
Blah,
blah.
blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Oh, wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled
Uh-huh.
widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask,
پوزخنده زد
I am
آرتور.
still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
عجب.
We're all hiding behind something.
این بده.
And what's this? return
Tacitus
to
Kilgore.
Tacitus
این یه
Kilgore.
نکته بود که من یه
that-
ویدیو راجبش
that's
ساختم.
Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same aliens. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
اوه Tacitus Kilgore. الان باید اینجا وابستیم. اوه
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you
موری.
insane.
I thought we was outlaws.
لا not
Not
idiot.
idiots. We rob fools
Ey,
to rob other
خوب
people.
بودیم،
These
ها.
people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
No gun.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
خب الان طبق ویدیو اگر احیانا ندیده باشید ویدیویی که گفتم رو، ما اگر دنبال سیدی بریم داخل یه ریاکشن خیلی جالبی از خودش نشون میده. ما در صورت که به ما میگه بیادار پست برو، ما بریم داخل ببینید چه اتفاقی میفته.
How can I help you, miss?
It's Mrs. So I need potatoes, carrots, onions, flour,
من از لباس
oats, salt,
که
eggs,
کرده حالا
apples if you
در
got
کل
'em.
Sure, not a problem. Big family, have you?
Something like that. And you sew clothes?
We do. Not the widest range of ladies' fashion, I'm afraid.
That's all right. I'll look at everything you got.
Of course, Mrs.
Kilgore. Don't worry about me, Mr. Kilgore.
بله.
You go get your mail.
اینجا سیدی به آرتور میگه که آقای کیلگور نگران نباش و برو داداش.
I thought you were going to the post
باشه دیگه
office.
میرم، اومدم اینو بچه ها نشون بدم. قور نزن. رفتیم بابا.
Thanks, partner.
ما رفتیم. حله این یه چیز جالبی بود که گفتم اینجا هم میطلبه که نشون بدم بهتون.
What did you get there, Harold?
No.
آخ. بندی دادم.
You think
Learn some damn manners.
خب نامه پیرسون. میریم و برمیگردیم پیش میسیس سیدی ادلر. پست چابک نرم و نازک. کدومه؟ خب
With more strength than you. Hell, my sister's newborn had more strength than you, and he
قور
came out
میزنه
bright
قور
blue.
میزنه قور میزنه.
Try harder.
I think this is everything.
بله
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
اوکی.
Thanks.
کلارک.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
عجب.
Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
Good morning, mister.
مورنینگ. الان نریم سوار شیم.
I can
میگه
do
که
this, Arthur.
برمیام
You get
از
on.
پسش. تو برو. اوکی
You don't need to check if I'm doing it right.
باشه حله بیا.
Why don't you drive?
چطور تو
اوکی.
برونی؟
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie,
Not lady.
not lady.
I know.
خب این هم از
So, you get everything?
خرید و این دیالوگ نسبتا مخفی که
New
دیدیم.
clothes, I see.
Don't start. I can wear
اینجا
what I
یکی از
damn well want.
آیتم ریکوست
Like I
های
told you,
کمپ هم
my
اتفاق
husband and I
میفته
shared
که
all the work.
سیدی
I wasn't some
سازدهنی
little
میخواد
wife with
یه
a
جورایی و
flower in her
آرتور هم
hair
میگه
baking
که
cherry
باید
pies
پیدا
all
میکنه.
day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now.
تو همون
Won't be
ویدیو
long before
جای
you're smoking
سازدهنی رو هم
cigars
گذاشتم.
and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before.
من توی یه ویدیویی دیده بودم که ویدیو بود یا متن بود حضور ذهن ندارم، دیده بودم که نوشته بود اینجا قبل از اینکه گنگ لیمون
My
رایدرز
house
به
and everything
آرتور
I
و
own got burned
سیدی نزدیک بشن
to the ground.
میتونی خودت بهشون شلیک بکنی و یه ذره جلوتر بندازی اون موضوع رو قبل از اینکه سیدی بخواد بهشون شلیک بکنه.
You know,
نمیدونم الان اگه به چشمم خورد
maybe
الان
I'll
شاید
keep my
تستش
eye out
کنم.
for another one.
I don't want no pity.
همینجا
Just treat me equal and know
اینا
nobody's taking nothing from me ever.
دیدی؟ جالب بود. قبل از اینکه اونا بیان
Think you're landing Ricketts.
همون لحظه هم لاگ لیمون رایدر آپدیت شد. نمور.
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
برادر
Real fight now, boy.
Behind me. Here's those rocks. There, see? Not many
بله.
still standing.
یکی دیگه موند فکر کنم.
You okay there, Sadie?
اوه
Of course. You think I can't handle these fools?
You're gonna die in alone.
Yeah, you run.
یه پسی
Damn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. I shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass
No.
those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble
بله.
already.
I'm fine.
به نقطه
He
کلمنت
showed
برگرد.
those bastards,
کلمنت
huh?
پوینت منظورشه.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of
نباید
mess to
نزدیک
make here,
اردوگاه
Kay.
مشکل درست کنه. اینم یه
But
نکته ایه
don't
که
bring anyone sniffing
میگه
around.
که
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
بهتره که این کار رو
If
نکنی
he asks. But
چون اگر
maybe not.
نزدیک کم خودتون توجه بکنید که
So who do they say they were?
دارید کاری
Annoying
انجام میدید
readers?
بازی
Yeah,
بهتون
something
پیام
like
میده
that.
که این کار رو
Who
نکنید.
knows? Anyway,
اینجا هم
don't
بهش
you
یه
go
اشاره
ripping
کرد.
Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
تو که رسمی.
You wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
Won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want a peek in
Behter.
that journal of yours. The mind of balls.
Not a
Not a
chance.
chance. عمره. او
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
That shopping.
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
عجب.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today.
خواهش میکنم.
Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
اوه خانم از خود
Nice
متشکر.
pants, by the way.
بچه ها من سعی میکنم این آیتم هایی که مربوط به گلد کردن مراحل شانسی ها اصلا به نیت 100% نبودم گلد شد. آیتم هایی که مربوط به گلد کردن مراحل هست رو توی ابتدای مراحل به صورت متنی براتون بنویسم که در حین انجام مرحله اگر خواستید بهش توجه بکنید که اونا رو گلد بکنید باهاشون آشنایی داشته باشید. ولی خودم تو قید و بند گلد کردنش نیستم، صرفا والکترو رو خواهیم رفت. خب در ادامه چی داریم؟ خب آقای داچ لب آب منتظر ماست.
Arthur,
خیلی میشه یه کار انجام بدی؟ بیل کجاه؟ چقدر سرصدا زیاده توی سراغ کی بریم؟ بریم سراغ داچ. بیل اینجا بود. جوابش مثبت بود. اوه چته؟
Watch out, Bill.
اوه
We're stuck in the ship
یه دقیقه
now,
ببند.
Mr. Morgan. Let's just talk about this later. I'm good for it. Well, fine.
ای دن سرویس.
Oh, you horrible man.
عوضی خواست مخ سوزانو بزنه باش بره سر قرار. بعد ازش پول داشت قرض میگیره. نیده بودم اینو تا حالا. خیلی خوب بود. عجب.
How you doing, old friend?
چی میگی برادر؟
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
من دارم گیم پلی یه جا رکورد میکنم. صدا و تصویر رو یه جا یه ذره غریبم با این کار داشتم چکش میکردم. امیدوارم که آخرش هم به مشکلی برنخوره.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along.
چرا؟
Always
بیر مرد مهربون.
bubble burst. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
In front of you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the
داشت از
soil
گنگ خواسته در
and the
روز از
rocks.
اسلحه استفاده
See what
نکنم و هیچ
turns
مشکلی به
up.
وجود نیاد.
Dutch.
چشم.
We've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug
you.
in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there. Well, look who it is. How are you, boys? Fine. This is quite some country you have here. We like it well enough. Hoagie McIntyre,
Hoagie
at your
McIntyre.
service. Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor. It's good to meet you. You a Scot? Partly. The best part. Of course. Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more
Evet
scandal!
dostlar güzel.
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur. Chase wanted, man. And take Archibald with you. Just what I signed up for.
Come on,
big guy. Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after
Yes.
that train.
Go.
And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing.
Harun Bey.
Hurry up, damn it. Faster,
Gosh.
come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur
Arthur
Callahan.
Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
You law goddamn
Çıkart yerden.
Get closer, idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
Pero.
Hurry, get alongside it. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Ara.
Why me?
Watch
Oh.
out, he's throwing bottles at us.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
کلا رو نندازی بیرون فقط.
Bill,
پایین.
get the hell off!
Come on.
You stop them, I'll stop the train.
اوکی.
You're only making it worse.
کلام بیفته خدا وکیل یکتون. البته فکر کنم در حالت توی قسمت آخرش کلاه رو
Come on, shitbag!
Run, don't let them get away.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Gonna be dead soon.
آخ 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 آخ.
I'm gonna see you die.
عجب. اوه اوه. برو پایین. برو پایین. کلا کلا.
Come on, don't lose them.
اوه.
Where you gonna run?
بیا اینجا. بیا اینجا داشت.
Just you and me now, pal.
آها.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
برو قطار رو نگیر.
It's just us then,
لامه.
Come here. We need to bother. Let me go.
چاقو دستت آخر.
Can't do that.
نگر داشت.
Need some gin? Come on. Just don't kill him.
You sure?
آخ آخ آخ. کلا انداختی؟
I can open the door.
دوباره زدی؟ اه؟
Do it.
Watch yourself, he's dirty.
خیلی حقه بازه. ایزی.
Just talking now, huh?
خدا بیاویزتش.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
الهی بگردم.
I don't think he's dead. The think I won the
کنترلم
fight.
خیلی خورد.
Just about.
هی. کبودی شد.
Bring him out here.
باچه.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old
ماش همینجوری
Anders
منتاف
Anderson.
زدن انگار.
What now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there and we'll take him to
Shit.
Sheriff Gray. Can we just go now, please?
پس خودم باید میذاشتم؟ یادم نیست.
Put him on your horse and let's go.
What the hell?
There you
یادم
go.
نم.
You are a natural. All right, let's take him
چرا
in.
فکر رو اسب
Follow me.
اومد بذارم؟
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the
خودش
operation, and
کار
that's really
بزرگ.
saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big
Caliga
estate
Hall.
belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in
نصف کسب
town.
و کار
Which
شهر.
town?
Roads, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
عجب شهر شتی داریم. داشت از گنگ خواسته در رود از اسلحه استفاده نکنه. باشه. نمیتونیم استفاده کنیم اصلا.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
تمام.
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office.
Okay.
Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Anderson.
Just bring him here.
چشم.
Hey, fellas.
Hello.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
خیلی به عدالت علاقه داره.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
مجبورش میکنم که
Come back
درست
and
رفتار
see us
کنه.
sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these
Bo.
better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
تاکینگ.
Can't thank you enough. Where have you been?
فقط تاکینگش هم مشکل
Where
داشته.
you
حرف
stay?
زدنش
I'm
هم
renting
با
a caravan on the edge of
Fair enough.
town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out,
طلاقای
rebel
جنگ.
gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard
براتون جایزه
about
گذاشت.
bounty.
There's been a
اشکاله.
price on my head for 13
وسط
years.
جنگ.
It'll take a month to find us down here. And it seems like
We can have a little sport. Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents.
Super agents.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Oh,
Okay, so these two plantation
دو تا خانواده
families.
من.
Arthur, you start sniffing around
Morning,
Gray's
Gray.
place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Archibald.
Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a
سفر
fishing trip.
ماهیگیری شد.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur?
بریم.
Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
بریم.
Sure, why
بریم
not?
باله.
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
منم سود بزنم.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Good job. So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest of tacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Whoa!
Coming past.
Okay, go!
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. Yeah. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. Go. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
بله خب
Okay. Come on,
خب
Arthur.
مالی
Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
ماهی خاویار
Okay,
خاویاری
here we go. Let me row. You boys are too
Oh.
old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
کار دیگه خیلی احمقه
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
ایشالله
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
خب بیتر
I think
حمله
here's
خوبه
good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk.
اول صبح یا
That's when
غروب
you
میاد.
catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll
باید
give
از
us a much
تومه
better
استفاده
chance of hooking something
کنی
big
واسه
like a
صید ماهی
sturgeon.
بزرگ
What's wrong with good
میگه که رها کن اوکی
old worm?
Oh, worms
کرم‌ها
are
واسه ماهی
good for
کوچیک داره
ticklers
نکته
like
هاشو میگه
bluegill
بچه
and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is then. You heard
صیاد
the
حرفه‌ای چی
expert,
گفت
Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be
Gosh.
eaten.
اوه کجا انداختم رفت سر کوچه آروم آروم تکان میدهیم تا منتظر شیم یه چیزی به سر قلاب گیر بکنه
It looks like you got a
گیر
bite,
کرد
Arthur. You
آها
hooked him.
حالا به وقتی ماهی خسته است خسته شد چقدر سریع قلاب رو جمع کن وقتی که بالید بال زد به طرفین میکشی بیو میکشی
They're nibbling.
قلابت
There he
شو
is.
تون 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 شو که سمت راست رو میچرخونی تا دوباره بخواد خسته بشود دوباره تون 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 قلاب رو جمع کنی تا نزدیک بشود یه ذره دیگه بیا اینجا بیا در آغوش بهنام مقاومت بسه
Got a bite.
Look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a
ماهی
lot bigger than
خاردار
that.
دهان
Mama
کوچک
told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would
Just
like to
there.
see that. Hey, Hosea.
خب یکی
Remember
از
that
ماهی
time
لجندری ها رو
we
گفت
sent
داشت
Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do.
خاطر
He was
تعریف میکنه
maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can
میتونی ماهیگیری
fish,
کنی
or you
یا
can
این
go
کل
drinking
روز
all day, rob someone,
اوه یکی دزدی کنی
buy
ماهی
some
بخری
fish.
سمارت
You're getting the hang of this.
ای زرنگ
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name
Moro.
was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
عجب آدمی بوده.
Now, reel him in, Arthur.
با سلامتی 30 سال زنم بوده. عجب.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him. Right to the
آخرین روز
end.
آموز.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
قومی دیگه نمیتونیم امتحان کنیم
I
نه؟
liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to
بیامون که
the
باشه اسم
sky.
کنیم واسه اونه.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and great plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
دیدم. میچرخونه.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Are you just spectating now, Arthur?
اما
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
منتظرم خاطرات تعریف
You ain't
کنیم.
been chasing down
یعنی
outlaws.
داستان تو بگی. خب.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to
اول
camp
قرار
from here.
قرض بگیری.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners, we come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, round, round. We care not for martial men that do our state's disdain.
این بچه‌هایی که توی دستگاه‌های چیز سکه 500 مینداختن دستگاه تکون می‌خورد اینجوری می‌کرد اونجوری شدن.
This round, 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 and he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
خوش
But you
گذشت.
know, we should not let the folks back.
مری اوه
All right. I think we're gonna be okay. I know.
هی. دست رو دلم نذار که
I
خیلی
always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
حوزه اینجوری کرده یعنی چی میگیم بیا پایین
This place will be good for us. For
For
now,
now.
anyway.
I hope so.
امیدوارم اینجا
Well, I am going to take in the
بفرمایید
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
مأموریت انجام شد جزئیاتشو نگاه نمی‌کنیم براتون زیرنویس کردم بالا نویس شاید نمیدونم خب احتمالاً میخواد بیاد سراغ ما آرتر
Arthur, how you been? I've
بگو
been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that.
سوزان بهش پول نده میخواد اما پول
I'm
بگیره
short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Maybe Mike is right
چه میگه
about you. Hey, what did I do?
رفتار خونسا خب این از این مرحله